And we are live. Let's get this set up. There is a tournament going on, and it is weird because it is forcing you to use Magikarp, widely considered the weakest Pokemon in the series history. And I thought it would be fun. I forgot about this until 2 days ago, and I literally put together a last-minute team. So we are going to see how this goes. Hopefully it'll go well. That's all I can say, really. We're going to go right into the first match. Team 2, there we go. My whole team. And real quick, there we go. So I put up this tweet. First off, this is the cringiest thing I've ever said, and I'm so sorry that I put this on Twitter. Secondly, Will, who's been on the channel a number of times, says, plot twist, there is no held item. Well, the plot twist is maybe I wanted people to think there would be no held item on this Magikarp. See, I blocked it out. But in reality, it does have a Focus Sash. And I'm assuming that every Magikarp is going to have a Focus Sash, but I didn't want people to know that mine would have a Focus Sash. I wanted them to think that it would be some super secret held item that nobody would think to put on a Magikarp. So that's the reason for blocking that out in my tweet. Go follow me on Twitter, by the way. Alright, so yeah. Lock in the team. Alright, I am ready to participate in the competition. What is this? Hold on. Okay, so I am going up against somebody who has already lost. Which is a good sign for me. Magikarp has to be there. You get 2 Pokemon. Actually, let's try something. Can we enter without Magikarp? They're not going to let you. Okay. So, what do I want to do first? I think this is the first game. I think I should go with something that's safe. I don't know if there's anything safer here than Duraludon. Alright, I'm a little nervous about how this first battle is going to go. This is just a weird format. Okay, so I think Duraludon was a good play. The question is, what are they going to do? I'm just going to do this. I think I can one-hit KO Cradily. And there's a chance that they will Dynamax their Cradily. But I don't know. I don't know what this format is. I'm just labbing it out in this first couple games. I'm also not expecting these matches to go past maybe turn 4. And no Dynamax, which is interesting. Okay, that didn't KO. So we're going to see Magikarp use Bounce. And that defense boost, it might be crucial. I mean, I've got the Focus Sash just in case, but you never know. Now, who are they hitting into? Okay, so they also used Bounce. And we know that my Magikarp is faster, so it's not going to hit into theirs. They used Leech Seed, which isn't great. But it's not like I'm going to be losing too much health. I mean, Cradili's losing next turn. So, I think think I go with Max Wormwind, just that way I can minimize the damage from the other Magikarp's bounce. Oh, there's the Dynamax. Maybe I should have used Seal Spike. They're probably going to use a Max Quake. That's a bit surprising. Because I would not think, personally, that... I wouldn't want to put a low-health Pokemon up in the Dynamax spot. Okay, but I guess they're max guarding. That makes sense. So they're going to Leech Seed, or they're going to get health from Leech Seed. Oh, and they're trying to paralyze Duraludon. I see. I see what the play is here. Okay. So, with this, I think... I don't want to use Hydro Pump. That thing probably has Storm Drain. So I'm going to Flail into their Magikarp. And I'm going to Steel Spike into their Cradilly. This is my last turn as a Dynamax. Okay, so that worked. They're knocked out. So I can lock myself into Thunderbolt, and it's GG. So this is going into turn 4, maybe turn 5, depending on how things go. Maybe turn 6, depending on whether they bounce. They probably will. Oh wait, no, because I break their Focus Sash if they have one. Right. Okay, so it goes into turn 5. And then it's GG from here. Because I have not revealed my final move. Well, I haven't revealed 2 of my moves. But for all intents and purposes, I have not revealed my final move. And that is Thunderbolt, which will knock out the Magikarp. And that'll be that. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what I do this turn. So, all they can do is hope to paralyze Duraludon, which they didn't get it. That's unfortunate for them. And then, in the off chance that Thunderbolt leaves them with a little bit of health, okay, they just forfeit. I mean, you gotta play. I mean, even with Magikarp, I think you still gotta see what can happen. You never know. You could get lucky. You could get, like, 17 paralysis in a row. Yeah, I want the Gym Leader theme. I like the Gym Leader theme. Alright. Now, I was kind of taunting Wolf Glick a little bit on Twitter, the former world champion. I was just like, I want to get paired up against him. And I feel like if I do, I'm going to lose. But that would be good content, to be honest. Oh wait, what's this guy's rating? I missed it. Is it like 16 something? Am I playing against someone who's undefeated? Alright, so I'm trying to look at their team. It looks like Cynthia's team, but with Magikarp, Incineroar, and Darmanitan. So, now I've got to weigh who is the optimal Pokemon to bring in. I don't think it's Duraludon, and I don't think it's Dracozolt. Gyarados is probably the best option because they don't have anything that can learn Electric-type moves, or at least nothing that commonly uses Electric-type moves. So, yeah, I'm going with Gyarados. And I'm hoping that this works out. I mean, yeah, this should be good. Now, despite the fact that Magikarp can only learn 5 moves, I carefully curated my Magikarp's moveset. Which sounds dumb, because you're only cutting 1 move. What's the point? But every single move has a specific purpose for a very specific circumstance, which I will wait to reveal until later. Except for this first one, Flail is there because of Focus Sash. So, I'm hoping that at some point I can pull off a Focus Sash Flail, which would be pretty cool. So we're going to Dynamax Gyarados and use Power Whip. Even if they're Gastrodon Dynamaxes, it should be a 2-turn KO. I'm 100% certain. I mean, if they don't Dynamax it, then it just dies this turn. And then Magikarp is there to deal with everything else. So, yeah, this is GG. This is literally as close to a turn 1 game as you could hope to get in this format. And I say that because A, you're attacking with Magikarp, and B, I'm assuming that every Magikarp is holding Focus Sash. I don't see any reason why they wouldn't. Now, are they going to use Bounce? Probably. Oh, they didn't. Okay, so they just lose next turn. Bounce was their chance to draw this out to turn 3, but they did not take advantage of that. So it is GG. Okay, then. You are not going to see me forfeit if I get down to just my Magikarp. I'm just letting you know that. I think it's always worth fighting. Because you never know. Alright, an opposing trainer has been found. Dylan. Oh, Shedinja. Oh, that'd make Will happy. That's his favorite Pokemon right there. We got Heliolisk. We've got Whimsicott. We've got Jellicent. This is looking like a Dracozolt matchup. Dracozolt is my favorite Pokemon from Generation 8. And I've used it a lot on the channel and throughout my history of making content. Long gone, but I streamed Sword and Shield when the games first launched, and Dracozolt was the carry of the team. And right now, I think it ranks as either my 4th or 5th favorite Pokemon of all time. So I love it. It will be a travesty if it is not available in Scarlet and Violet. And any opportunity that I have to use it on a competitive team, I will. Because I believe in Dracozolt supremacy. And so this is going to be an easy 2-turn match. And yes, it is a shiny Dracozolt. I don't think I have a preference between regular and shiny. I just like how the shiny looks also, so I'll go either or when deciding which one to use. Doesn't really matter that much. Because I have a regular one with Hustle, I have a regular one with Sandrush, I have a shiny one with Hustle, I have a shiny one with Sandrush. And are they going to Dynamax either of their Pokemon? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, Magikarp's faster. Okay. That's interesting. Magikarp is faster than Dracozolt. That is noted. Alright, so Jellicent is done. They're probably going to forfeit next turn. That's making it less fun, to be honest. I was hoping that, you know, they would actually draw out the games. But I mean, it's just going to be another forfeit, which makes me sad. I want to play every match to its conclusion. I'm going to max Airstream, just because I have confidence in anything we kill, and there we go. Yes, I do want to continue battling. And let's change the theme again real quick. Oleana, sure. This is an interesting team. I know I've probably said that for most of them so far, but this is one where I really don't know what to make of it. Like, they have Ditto. They have Ferrothorn. I have no counters for Ferrothorn. Well, actually, no, I do have Togekiss. Togekiss knows Heat Wave. It does, doesn't it? I hope it does. Okay, good. This is one where I would really have to trust in my ability to read my opponent. Because none of these Pokemon that I have are full-on counters for anything on my opponent's, for everything on my opponent's team, which is a bit nerve-wracking. So, if I had to put my full trust into any of them, it would be Gyarados, I think. On paper, I think Gyarados has the best overall matchups here. Okay, so Ferrothorn. This is going to be a bit tough. Just because Ferrothorn is probably the one I wanted to play against the least. So I'm going to max Airstream. I'm going to Flail to break their Magikarp's Focus Sash. They're going to Dynamax their Ferrothorn also, by the way. Or not. Okay, I'm just going to do 50% of their health. That's fantastic. And they're just going all in against Gyarados. They're probably going to Dynamax next turn out of fear. Maybe they'll use Max Guard. They probably will use Max Guard so they can try and stall me out. I'm hoping that that will not happen. But they probably will. Oh, they're protecting. Are they really not going to Dynamax? Or are they going to so that they can get Max Guard? Oh, I hate this. I really hate this. I despise it. They're going to use Flail. I'm going to use Flail on my Gyarados. Or Tackle, okay. Wow. It did a whole, what, 1 damage? Let's see. Let's see the Dynamax. You know what? I'm going to double into Ferrothorn. Just a little bit of extra damage. Yep, there it is. Here comes the Max Guard. No Max Guard. That's a bit surprising. That did a lot of damage. That's fantastic. If I can bait a Max Guard next turn, Wow, that actually did a visible amount of damage. That is shocking. And they killed Magikarp right here, because they're going to use Overgrowth. Yeah. So this match is lasting longer than I expected, firstly. Secondly, I'm probably going to lose it. I think I kind of need a match to only last a few turns in order to have a shot. Because this thing just recovered all of the damage I dealt. And not literally, but I am going to have a hard time making this up. Like, do I use Earthquake? Are they going to max guard anyways? Are they going to go all out and try and kill Gyarados? Let's do Earthquake. Then maybe I can kill their Magikarp. Yep, there's the guard. Yay, Magikarp's dead. Magikarp isn't even dead! Oh my gosh. Yeah, they are going to slowly and painfully take this victory right now. This is my only real thing I can do now, is to use Bounce and hope. Hope that I get paralysis, hope that I get a crit, hope that something happens that is good. I'm not letting you damage me. You do not get to do damage. You have lost that privilege. Jeez. This thing is going to be back to full health by the time the match is done. I swear. Oh, they're going to stall me out. I despise stall. I'm not one for brute force either, but stall is just the most painful thing ever. What I need to win are 2 crits from Bounce in a row. And even then, I would be extremely lucky to get that. I don't even know if I can make it that many turns. And they're back to full health. Yeah, this is game over right here. I think that, looking back, Togekiss probably would have been the best one to bring in. I regret this decision greatly. And my only hope is that this is the only loss that I suffer over the course of the tournament. I have 4 HP. May as well do this. You know, they outplayed me. This is so good on them. So, GG. Man. Alright, so 1470 is the rating on this guy, which probably is good. But then again, who knows after the last game. Unfortunately, I did not bring any fighting type moves to the tournament. Wait, did I? I'm trying to think. No, I did not. So if I look at their team, this is going to be another... I don't want it to resort to Gyarados every single time. But in this scenario, Gyarados is the best one. Okay, so Snorlax is not the one I wanted to see. So what I can hope for is that I can just knock it out. I mean, obviously that's the point. But I mean, what I can hope for is a quick knockout, and then I'll bounce into it just in case. Oh, they're Dynamaxing Magikarp. See, this is something that I have thought of. A scenario that I thought might be a good thing. I just haven't had an opportunity to put it in play yet. So, let's see how they use it. Like, what are they? Are they going to use Max Strike to lower speed? Are they going to use Max Airstream to boost speed? They didn't do a Max Guard, obviously. Are they going to try and bring out Rain? Which would just make my Magikarp faster. We see it wins the speed tie. I think my Magikarp has been the fastest one in every single game. And that could be because of my speed boost. But now, next turn, we both have boosted speed. We'll see who wins the speed tie. Wait. No. I'm using Max Airstream again. That's right. Wait. No, did they just kill themselves? Oh, they got so close. That is so close. Let's Max Quake. That way, if they try to do a Max Geyser for some reason, then it won't do any damage. Alright, so they are down to just their Magikarp. Will they forfeit next turn? Let me know in the comments. Like, yeah, this is... They're not doing damage. This is GG's. And this really is an interesting format, I think. Because it really is fundamentally different from anything I've ever played in Pokemon, any other format I've ever played. And they didn't forfeit. That's a good sign. We need to see the grassy terrain for the Magikarp that was already dead. Alright, so hopefully that one loss will be the only one for the whole tournament. I do not want any others. I'm going in someone who has, I think, a slightly higher rating than I do. And let's see, they've got Cinderace, Flygon, Lucario, and Armanitan. I'm just trying to do the math in my head. I think that I'm going to go with Duraludon. So, I think the worst case scenario... Okay. I was going to say the worst case scenario is Cinderace, I think. But now, I think this is a good matchup for me. Wormwind is going to be an easy KO. And then we'll bounce on their Magikarp to break any potential Focus Sashes. They will probably Dynamax their Flygon. They might use a Max Quake. That would not be fun. But I'm confident that Duraludon would survive that. Because they'll probably be faster. They'll probably be Choice Scarfed. Actually, Flygon has a speed of 100. I'm just going to double check. What is Duraludon's speed? 85? Okay, so yeah, they would outspeed it. If it's Choice Scarfed. Okay. And that is an attack boost as well. Or an attack drop, I'm sorry. So that is essentially an Intimidate. Increases my odds of surviving. I probably could have Hydro Pumped into Flygon, and it would have been a good thing. But yeah, there's the Max Quake. Hopefully it's a physical move. Hopefully the attack drop will help. Okay, we're in a good spot here. Okay, so they used Flail into my Magikarp. And I really want to kill their Magikarp this turn. However, I do not want to risk them sniping Duraludon. So I'm just going to do it. A safe play. They will probably max guard. Oh, never mind. Alright, so that is GG. Imagine if I got paralysis. No? Alright. So yeah, we're going to max lightning, we're going to flail, and they're going to forfeit, which don't want them to, but it's what's going to happen. Oh, they didn't. Alright. Alright, so how many battles was that? That was 6? Alright, this is another guy with a relatively high rating. He's got a Gigantamax team. And this is another one where I'm not really liking what I'm seeing here. Lapras is making me absolutely terrified, for one thing. I despise Gigantamax Lapras. For another thing, again, this is another team where I don't have a counter for everything. I'm trying to, like, game the system here. Like, will they use Lapras? If they use Lapras, who do I send in? I actually think the safest bet here is Duraludon. Because I've got Thunderbolt to take care of Butterfree and Corviknight and Lapras to an extent. And I'll figure it out with Snorlax or Machamp. Because I'm weak to Machamp, and I'm not going to be dealing a ton of damage to Snorlax. But I could drop Snorlax's attack, or I could boost my defense. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Snorlax, again, is the one that I don't really have any counters for. I wasn't really thinking about it. I guess I should have maybe seen it coming. Just trying to think about whether it's better to boost my defenses or lower their attack. I think I'll lower their attack. Actually, with only 2 Pokemon with no switching, I don't really think it matters all that much. Yeah, doesn't really matter all that much. But then again, I don't know. I drop their attack. They can't get a full belly drum. And I mean, if I were to get a crit, that would be phenomenal. If I could get a crit, they belly drum, that would be beautiful. Oh, they're not going for that. They're going for the Gigantamax. So they're going to probably use Max Quake, right? Boost their special defense. I think this is a loss. Oh, Max Knuckle. Interesting. So they are trying to boost their attack stat. So if I can get lucky on a bounce and get a paralysis, that would be the best outcome. If I could get a critical hit on Max Wormwind, that would also be great. Because once my Dynamax is over, I kind of have to go into Flash Cannon or Thunderbolt. Because I don't want to risk dropping my attack stat or lowering my health. Come on, Paralysis. No. Dang. Okay. I thought there was a chance they might Max Knuckle into Magikarp. I guess not. But I'm just going to keep piling everything onto their Snorlax. I think at the moment... Are they doing more damage? Or am I doing more damage? They're slightly above 50%. Now they're about a little over a quarter of their health. That's probably superpower, their attack, right? Oh, and here comes... Oh, they're going to use a G-Max Refresh, aren't they? Wait, unless... they're in the negative attack stat-wise. So that's the other thing, is that when they come out of the Dynamax, they're going to be neutral attack-wise. Okay, so they gave up damage so that they could get their berry back. So they come out of this with a neutral attack stat, with the Wiki Berry. I need a crit. I need a crit right now. Please. No, alright. So, if I survive, then I win. Oh, it's Brick Break. If I land this hit, it is possible. Please. Please, Lord, I pray. Just let me hit this attack. Yes! Thank goodness. Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful right there. If I can survive bounce, it ends this turn. Oh, never mind. I'm locked into Flash Cannon. That's right. That's right. Choice Scarf is a thing. And I equipped it. They're doing how much damage? They're doing 9 double paralysis. That is 2 paralysis in a row. What are the odds of that? Let me go back to Cerebi. Oh, I got paralyzed. Uh-oh. I mean, the thing with Shedinja is that it gets KO'd by bounce. That's the thing. All right, see ya. Thanks for tuning in. All right, Flash Cannon. Please. 5 damage. I don't like that. That was a crit. Okay. Yeah, Shadow Sneak exists. But there are a lot of normal types too. I mean, yeah, Shedinja's probably a good idea to have on the team. But this was literally last minute. I didn't have a lot of thinking. It was just gathering whatever Pokemon I could. Okay. So I feel lucky to have won that. I'm not sure if I was supposed to win that. There's a Shedinja right there. And a Haunter. Okay. I think I see what they were going for. Kind of. But they're not. But if I'm right about what they're trying to do with the Haunter and the Shedinja, then they wouldn't be able to implement it because of the Magikarp restriction. Magikarp should have been a legendary. I could... If they expanded the definition of pseudo-legendary, which I'm not really in support for, I think it's a neat little group that should maybe kind of stay small, relatively. But I could see the argument for Gyarados as a pseudo-legendary. So, and I get it. It's a joke. I take things very literally some of the times. But yeah, haha, funny. Magikarp should have been a legendary. I could see the argument for pseudo-legendary. I legitimately could. But, you know, for the purposes of this tournament, Magikarp is a legendary. It's legendary that you have to use it on every team. I don't think there has been a tournament in the past where you've been forced to use a Pokemon on a team. And therefore, Magikarp is legendary for being the first Pokemon to have that restriction implemented. There you go. Magikarp's a legendary. Just like that. Okay. So this should one-hit KO Heliolisk. If it doesn't, then I'm not taking a lot of damage from it, because it's a special attacker. And I am boosting my special defense. Oh yeah, I was looking up the chance of 2 bounces. If my math is right... If my math is right, they had a 9% chance of getting bounced 2 times in a row. Or getting paralysis from bounce 2 times in a row. That does not seem like that great of a chance. Alright, are there any moves I should be worried about coming from Heliolisk? Mud Slap. Not worried about that. Bulldoze. Okay. Yeah, I'm... Oh, right, it learns dragon moves. That is a true statement. But they're going for Max Strike. Okay. They probably don't have dragon coverage. The thing, though, is that they outspeed me. That was probably a Hyper Beam. So hopefully this can one-hit KO. Dracozold's got a pretty high attack stat. Hustle boosts that. Accuracy is 101%, so it hits regardless. Focus, of course, Focus Sash. Okay. We know their Magikarp doesn't have Focus Sash. So, 2 questions. 1 is, do I survive their Max Strike? 2, can I win a 1v1 against Magikarps? Mine is slower now because of the Max Strike. So if they kill Dracozold, I win out with Bounce. Okay, so I'm still in it, which means I win. Because their Magikarp is not knocking out Dracozold. They can't get paralysis on Bounce. This is a GG right here. Oh, they had a Rocky Helmet. That's interesting. That's a weird strategy. Okay. Now, they're going to bounce next turn, so that draws it out a little bit. So, I guess it doesn't really matter what I do. Should probably just use Bounce, Max Lightning. We get to see the fun and exciting gameplay of another turn with Magikarp. Okay, so pretty easy. Bolt Beak. If it misses, then I get a speed boost from Blunder Policy. 2 damage. Nice. And there's the Rocky Helmet. And we're going to get another Rocky Helmet. Oh, they actually knocked out Dracozolt. Wow. Huh. Would you look at that? Magikarp defeated a Pokemon. Didn't think I'd see that in the tournament. Sure, let's have the Calyrex theme play. Okay. So, they have Ferrothorn again. My head's starting to hurt a little bit. I do not like Gastrodon and Pyukumuku being there. And to be honest, I'm not really a big fan of Dracozolt being there either. But the fact that Ferrothorn is there makes me feel like I have to bring in Togekiss. I really don't want to, but I kind of have to. I don't want to get stalled out by another freaking Ferrothorn. That's that. I hope to see it so that I can murder the heck out of it. But, yeah. Okay. Did not want to see Dracozolt. And I did not want to see Dracozolt, even though I'm a fairy type, because Bolt Beak, I am 99% certain, will one-hit... Okay, Max Lightning, that's still going to do a ton of damage. It might one-hit KO. I'm invested in defense, so hopefully it wouldn't, but you never know. It's certainly going to do enough damage to where it's 2-hit KOing Togekiss. It moves before Togekiss. I am absolutely terrified. One of my favorite Pokemon in the game is coming after me. And I have nothing I can do. I misread the situation. And this is not good. This is not good, guys. My Magikarp is the fastest Pokemon on the field. That's fine. They're using Max Lightning. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better about this match. Why hasn't their Magikarp moved yet? Does it have a lagging tail or something? Okay. This makes me feel a lot better about the match. Because I survive Max Lightning, I KO Dracozolt. Then I can just knock out their Magikarp, and we're good. I feel better. That staring into the face of your favorite Pokemon, and it is just absolutely terrifying. I know I can't paralyze it, but it's going to do some damage, at least. Imagine if they got a crit. How awful would that be? I would have been so sad. The Citrus Berry activates. They're going to use Bounce probably on Togekiss. I don't know if my Magikarp's Focus Sash has been activated once. It might have. I think it probably has. Odds are it has. I just can't remember. But I mean, I don't know. Look at Togekiss just looking down at Magikarp. Your time is over. This game is over. Like, Togekiss could just sit on Magikarp and the game would be over. And it looks like that's what she's about to do. I'm so glad that Hydro Pump hit and did, like, 10 damage. By the way, my Magikarp does not have 100 HP. I have invested as many EVs as I can into its HP. So, yeah, Magikarp just is awful. Okay, so what's that? Battle number 9? Yeah. We had the legendary battle, and we had the Calyrex theme for the legendary battle against Dracozolt. Jeez. Alright, so what are we looking at here? Looks like a safe game for Dracozolt to come in and just wipe the floor with everything. Gyarados. Okay, this is going to be easy. Just 2 or 3 max Quakes. GG. So I can do this into the opposing Magikarp. Do that. Wait. Weakness policy is coming out. Any second now. No? Okay. I was awaiting weakness policy. Oh! I see. Huh. That certainly happened. Oh, Max Lightning would have been a much better investment. Hmm. Yeah, this is not good. This really just isn't good. I mean, there's a chance. There is an outside chance that I can win this. If Hydro Pump does enough damage. Darn it. They broke my Focus Sash. Yep, there it is. GG. I went from super confident to looking straight into the face of death in like 6 seconds flat. They literally just had to put the words Max Hailstorm on the screen and I knew the game was over. And that is the most depressing thing ever. Oh, man. Oh, yay. Another Snorlax. I am tempted to bring out Grimmsnarl. It beats Marowak, it beats Dragonite, but it loses to Primarina, and I don't know how it goes against Snorlax and Cradily. I am hoping that Dracozolt being there scares off Primarina. I am hoping that they dare to bring in Marowak or Dragonite. Because I want Grimmsnarl to have a chance. I trained it for a reason. And it is not the type of Grimmsnarl that you would generally expect. Okay. So they brought out Cradily. I'm interested to see how this goes. Yeah. I wanted to do Fake Out, but I feel like they're going to Dynamax the Cradily, which would nullify Fake Out, so... I don't know. I don't know. Yep, there it is. So Snooze was the better option. Because my plan with Grimmsnarl is Snooze, then Guard, then they're asleep. They can't switch. So Yawn, or the Yawn effect, is OP in this format. Oh, I see what they're going for. And I despise it. Oh, I really don't like this. They're going to try and go for a one-hit KO on my Grimmsnarl. Uh-oh. That is a special attack boost right there. I mean, it didn't do a lot of damage. And I should probably go for more damage into it. Okay. Wait, no. Oh, shoot. I just gave up the game. As soon as I pressed the button. I knew it was happening. Paralyze it, please. Oh, the game is over. Oh, no. Oh, no. I gave it up. I threw. I was... Jeez. That is the closest thing ever. It didn't... Does Yawn not affect... Oh my gosh. Yawn doesn't affect Dynamax Pokemon. Oh, I lost. No. I didn't want this. They have beat me. They have outplayed me. I have played into their hand. I should have used Duraludon. Duraludon is the safest play. This is what they call a big unfortunate. I can do Spirit... It's not going to do anything, but I can use Spirit Break. I can hope for a crit. Yeah, that's about all I can do is hope for a crit. Please. If I had used Sucker Punch, it would be game over right now. There is a way. I see it. I have seen the future. I have... No, I don't. You know what? No. I have a small window. No! Fudge! I misclicked! Everything has gone wrong. If... I think there is a chance that Bounce could have done damage to Cradily. Enough damage. Okay. Good game. I've been outplayed. I've been thoroughly outplayed. They got in my head. I have a chance to make up for this. It's going to result in nothing changing other than the game going for 2 more turns. But I have an opportunity. I'm going to make sure not to go to Magikarp. GG. Okay. This is at 10, 11, okay. If these matches last long enough, there is some crossover where I could play against Wolf Glick. I want to play against him. I want to be his first match. An opposing trainer has been found. A battle against Gorilla has started. Amoonguss. Oh, they didn't even have a full team. They're just telling me what they're going to use. And I will take this information, and I will enjoy it. Oh, double shinies. Wow. Very impressive. I mean, sure, I have a shiny Magikarp and a shiny Dracozold, but I don't go showing them off. Man, they're gonna, like, Rage Powder. They're really gonna get me. I really want to attack that Magikarp. So they're really gonna get me with that Rage Powder that's coming. Alright, big Amoonguss. Oh, big Magikarp. Okay. Alright, big Magikarp. They're gonna use Max Airstream, right? Just like me. I'm also going to use Max Airstream. And to be honest... Okay. Alright. That's fine. That is totally fine. To be honest, the fact that they Dynamax their Magikarp instead of their Amoonguss, that's kind of sus. Alright, Magikarp. Let's get the KO. Nice. Love to see it. Love to see it. Max Airstream into Togekiss for a total of 20 damage. Woo! So much damage. Are they going to attack Togekiss? No, they are not. And their big Magikarp is no longer big. Alright. So hopefully Togekiss will wake up this turn. We can pick up a quick knockout. It'll be game over. They're really trying. I wonder if they think that Togekiss is just going to stay asleep for the rest of the game. Hydro Pump did more damage than Bounce. That's kind of surprising. I mean, Magikarp does have a mediocre defense stat and a terrible special defense stat. But I would have imagined that Hydro Pump would not be doing as much damage as Bounce. But I guess then you do have Stab, you do have the lower special defense. But this has been a really good summer for games, I've got to say. We got Fall Guys on Switch, we've got Sonic Origins. I know a lot of people have problems with it, but I have the opportunity to play every Sonic game in one place now, so I'm not complaining too bad. Three Hopes was pretty good so far. I haven't gotten that far into it, but from what I've played, it's fantastic. Live Alive is out today. I don't know if I'm going to get it just because I have a huge backlog of stuff, but I am really looking forward to playing it at some point. It looks absolutely phenomenal. So I just wanted to take this opportunity to say that Live Alive is going to be pretty good, and I'm looking forward to playing it. What do I want to do here? That's what I want to do there. I don't even know if they have a reason to play the game. I mean, I don't want them to forfeit, but they've got to be looking at their screen like, uh-oh. I could Dynamax Magikarp just to be funny. Let's do that. Let's Max Geyser. That would be hilarious, actually. It'll cost me the game, almost guaranteed, because they're about to Dynamax their Ninetales. But I mean, I'm doing this for the meme right now. See, I definitely want to get the weather out of here. Yeah. Yeah, they just do not get... Okay, they do get to control the weather. You know what? I haven't lost this yet. I have an opportunity here. Magikarp has Swift Swim, so it will outspeed Ninetales. It's going to have a Rain boosted, Stab boosted Max Geyser hitting into that Ninetales. So if there is any match where I think that I can win with just Magikarp, it is this one. Guaranteed. Guaranteed Magikarp is going to pull this one out. I guess not. I guess I'm not going to win this turn, I should say. Because if they try a Max Guard, I don't know why they're using Splash. Maybe their Magikarp doesn't know anything else. But if this Max Guard misses, it's over. Good game. I'm trying to... Does their Magikarp not have Swift Swim? Can it have another ability? Because... I don't know. It seemed like theirs wasn't... Yeah, it can have Rattled. Do they have a hidden ability, Magikarp? Should have used Hydro Pump. But, I mean, if they do try to hit me, then... I think their Magikarp just knows Splash. I didn't think... To be honest, when Duraludon got knocked out, I was kind of worried. But Magikarp pulled it out. Magikarp got us the victory. Let's go. You love to see it. You love to see the Magikarp victory. You love to see the People's Champ succeed. That Magikarp is officially the People's Champ. I have decided. Alright. This is a varied team. Yep. Hopefully we can add another W for Magikarp by the end of the tournament. That'd be fantastic. I would love it. There are not a lot of common weaknesses between the Pokemon on this team. Magnezone is making me refrain from wanting to bring in Gyarados. I mean, I've got Assault Vest. But then Incineroar has Intimidate. I mean, Intimidate affects most of my team. So I guess I shouldn't be too afraid of it. And I don't really see Thunder Punch coming from Incineroar. Alright, so we have Inteleon and Magikarp. So this is going to be pretty simple. We're just going to Power Whip. I don't think it's a one-hit KO on Inteleon, but I do think that it's a two-hit KO. Oh, they didn't even Dynamax. Unless their Inteleon has a Focus Sash, they were just asking for a knockout. Alright. So now, did their Magikarp use Bounce? No? Okay. Yeah. Sorry, buddy. This is going to be not a W for their Magikarp. Alright, so we have one match left. Wolfglick starts his stream at 6. I don't think it's going to be him. That sucks. I wanted to fight him. Luwingus. Okay. This is a Trick Room team, but with Magikarp. Alrighty then. Let's just go with Dracozolt. I think the Dracozolt's the best answer for everything that they have. Alright. So, high horsepower should be an easy KO, or Max Quake, rather. Should be an easy KO. You know what? I am debating, do I Max Geyser? If I Max Geyser, that gets rid of the Sandstorm. Nah. I don't think it's worth it. So this all comes down to who can get the knockout faster. Literally, who's faster and who has a higher attack stat, I think. Uh-oh. Don't like the weakness policy. Oh, they were doing it anyways to activate them. Okay, I see what they got going. But I'm faster. So as long as they have Max Quake. Good game. Good game. All right. Alright. Hydro Pump is going to not knock out Tyranitar. Oh, jeez, okay. Wait, I think Wolf Glick is fighting the same guy that I was with the shiny Amoonguss and the Magikarp and the Dynamax. Huh. Interesting. And he's using... He's taken my team. Wait, can I still battle? Oh, okay. I just wanted to check in on his stream, and he's fighting the same guy I was. Unless there are two guys running a shiny Amoonguss and a shiny Dynamax Magikarp. Alright then. That's funny. The Amoonguss guy does not win. He is going to have a 0 win rate. Guaranteed. But for now, that is all. Thank you guys for tuning in. And I don't think... I'm pretty busy this weekend, so I'm not sure if I'll be back to stream some more of this. But it's been a while since I've done content. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. I have a lot of stuff going on with work, still getting settled into my new job. So hopefully I can get back on the content train, and I will